In this video, I'm going to put you on some of the things that your dream home needs. There's no need to thank me in the comments. I actually prefer you fight about it. I don't want to know that you agree with my opinions. I just want to know if one of them pisses you off. Actually, that would be this has some backstory. Last semester, my wife and I weren't getting very much homework done, so we put parental locks on each other's phones on like social media apps. And we didn't know, I didn't know the password to get into social media on my own phone, so that we would both get homework done. And one of the results of that was I spent a lot of time on Pinterest because that was one of the only apps that wasn't locked. I've been getting really into home design, which I'm excited about. Let me just share my screen. Okay, can you see it? So this was a presentation I made for my family's presentation night about a week ago. Now these are things that I really think would be in my ideal home right now, and I reserve the right to change my opinion. But that being said, I still hope I piss somebody off. I love a hot take, and I love making somebody mad. I made plenty of my siblings mad with some of these opinions. Now, the first one that I think your home needs is a conversation pit. And I love a conversation pit because I think all too often you get into a living room and the whole thing is just centered around where the TV is going. I don't know, like you don't have to watch TV all the time. Like you don't need your show. Most people watch it on their phone anyway, I think. And so I think when the room revolves around gathering, it's better. These are some of the ones that I like. Like this one on the right is it's kind of bougie, I guess. Like this one on the left, like that's like the carpet needs an update, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's old. It's got its own charm. I try not to like add things on my Pinterest board that look like you literally need to be like a billionaire to own it. And I know this one on the right kind of breaks that rule, but the colors are nice. This one on bottom left, it's not too bad. Like it's nice. There's a pool in the back of that house. Like I know this is an expensive home, but like it's not too bad. I mean, all homes are pretty bad right now. I'll also add like a caveat. On the left, these are love pits. A love pit would be a nightmare to clean and like really awkward. Like, can you imagine if you were doing like a full-on like hey, say like your entire body was horizontal as you're like trying to like catch up with your friend? You have to like take your shoes off at the side of it like you're in line for like some bounce house. No, absolutely not. It's too horizontal, and it'd be a nightmare to clean. Can you imagine getting a vacuum in there? The other thing, like this one on the right, like obviously this is an AI generated image. I do apologize, but this is better. But like also the floating fireplace does kind of make the conversation really hard to have. So the next is I love a wet room shower, and I know I said we don't need to be millionaires to have these items. I love a giant bathroom. I love when the square footage of a house can just afford a giant bathroom. And I love a wet room. So technically the parameters of a wet room are the room is so big it doesn't necessarily like need like a lip on the floor to like contain the water and moisture. And then every wall or like the splash radius of whatever water is happening is such that water can safely go anywhere it's going to go and not do any damage. Now, I'll tweak that. I don't need a wet room that's like that big if it's got like a little bit of a lip. But I just like a big shower. A big shower. That's a nice thing. That's a nice thing. That's a nice thing to get excited about, I feel like. When I had a smaller body, like in junior high and high school, I would sleep in the shower, and I miss that. I miss that a lot. I don't know if that's safe. These are more designs. This one, technically, because it has a wall, is not a wet room. This one on the right is a wet room because it doesn't have like a lip. But like if it's like too open, I feel like that would be cold. So maybe if it like did have a door, like that'd be fine. You know what I mean? This one with the glass wall technically isn't a wet room, but it's nice. So I'm counting it. Continuing. I love part of a big bathroom. Love me a sunken tub. Also to sleep in. My brother's a first responder, and he said these are a nightmare to pull an old lady out of. Worth it. If that's how I go, that's how I go. I don't know. Love me a sunken tub. Love me a sunken tub. I don't know if there's anything else to be said about that. In this picture on the left, we get a wet room and a sunken tub in the same shower. And I know what I said. I try not to like add things on my Pinterest board that look like you literally need to be like a billionaire to own it. I don't love the color. Like this bathroom is a little too like, it's a little too brown. But the floor plan's kind of nice. I don't need the chandelier though. Like that's too much money. I wouldn't even be able to relax in there. But this one with like the pink tile, even though it's got like, it'd be really hard to relax against like a straight wall like that. That's nice. Like I mean, I would need it to be curved somehow, but like it's nice. Like I love that. I love tile. Ooh, I love tile. Ooh, I love tile. But like this one on the like these brown ones, I'm not a fan of. But this pink, like that's nice. I don't know, that's nice. Okay, a formal garden. Now, that look like you literally need to be like a billionaire to own it. I guess this one. I guess you have to be a billionaire. Anyway, when it comes to like real estate, I did a little bit of research. There's like a garden area where like a food garden where you can like grow food. And then there's like a formal garden. And the formal garden is where you go on long walks during your time of courtship with your future spouse. And I would love to walk my dog and not ever leave the property. I really like it. Like secret passageways, gazebos, Oh, bay window. Whether it's a big one or a little one, love me a bay window. I love natural sunlight. It's so good for my circadian rhythm. I love natural sunlight. I love natural sunlight. I'm a big fan of it. I feel like that's it. Like I feel like there's enough said. We have a bay window in our kitchen right now, and I love it. My wife had us move into this house almost for the bay window specifically. We're big fans of it. Billionaire to own it. Billionaire to own it. Now, an atrium technically has to be part of the house on 3 sides. It has to like, you can't have the house and then like the atrium sticks out. Technically, that's a sunroom, not an atrium. It has to be part of the inner floor plan. It has to share at least 3 walls with other parts of the house. So an atrium is nice. I think what I really mean is a sunroom. This one on the right, it's very bohemian. I don't need quite that bohemian, but like the terracotta and the wicker furniture is really bringing something together that I am a fan of. So if this is what it was, it's nice. If I was a trillionaire, I think I'd do something on the left. I don't know, but we get wicker furniture again. Maybe there's a couple themes at play here. Okay, the wraparound porch. A billionaire to own it. I want one. How are you supposed to have grandbabies and not have a wraparound porch to watch them play? How are you supposed to say hi to your neighbors if you don't have a wraparound porch? We need more wraparound porches. This one's a heavy don't. Don't do a water feature anywhere in your house. You're not a hospital. You're not an office building. Don't do a water feature. I love mid-century modern houses. I do. I really do. I love me some mid-century modern. And people always want to like include some space-agey water feature. Don't. That's got to be a nightmare to plumb. And when like the plumbing backs up, that's got to reek. That's got to stink, bro. No. Yeah, so don't do a water feature. Oh, these are more things I found on my Pinterest. I love when there's like a small like kids room, but they like make space with it with levels. I also spent most of my childhood on top bunk, which I loved, actually. And so I like when people do that. This one right here seems AI generated because this is supposed to be like a love seat or a 2-person sofa, but proportional to the bed above it. Like it's like a normal person sleeps up here and then like a leprechaun's office is down here. So that's probably AI generated. That's probably AI generated, and I apologize. Oh, love when an attic comes to life. I don't know how many houses that this applies to, but love when an attic comes to life. Like this is definitely like an updated attic to be like actually like sleepable or livable or like, you know, less than 200 degrees in the summer. Love that. Oh, and whatever this is. Big fan of that. I don't think I have anything else to say on that, but like I just know that if I'm ever a homeowner and I don't have this in my backyard, I plan on moving or planting trees. Planting trees is a good idea. Wow. Okay, we're on a good path here. Slightly related, this is my favorite piece of furniture ever. The Platon, I don't know how to say that. The grass chair. I think new, they're like 20,000 or something. Frick, I don't know. But I'm a big fan of them. This is Pharrell throwing up gang signs from the grass chair. Do you think Pharrell? Bro looks chill as frick. I don't know about this gal down here. I don't know that I would have it outside. I guess you could just hose it down. Looks like that kind of happened in this picture. I would have it inside, but I don't know that it would look good next to very many other things, but I'm a big fan of it. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Comment down below the opinion that I shared that pissed you off the most. I don't really care for the support. I need to be controversial. I'm hoping that this channel makes enemies more than it makes friends. That's probably a lie. lie. I'm actually a words of affirmation guy. I really need everyone to like me. It's kind of a chronic issue. But we'll see you next week. Okay.